Welcome to B trees. B trees are not binary trees, by the way, so I just want to make sure that's determined. B trees are data holders. It's a data structure that if you have a database that's just unimaginable amount of data, we're not going to be able to store all of that in the RAM portion of the computer. So you're actually going to have a breakup here. Is that some of the B tree is going to be stored in memory, and some, which is actually the real data, is going to be stored on your hard drive. What you have in this upper portion of this B tree, which notice we have, it's built two different structures, is just pointers. Now these pointers have a certain kind of layout, and I'll go over that here in a moment. And then your real data, the real data that holds actually all the data down, is out at the bottom. Now, the directional portion of this tree, which is being highlighted right now, think of it this way. Pretend I'm looking for 34. So I'll look through all of these and I'll look for 34. Notice it is ordered in a certain fashion. So 34 is definitely greater than 12. 34 is greater than 20. Okay, 34, so we'll go down this way. We'll start from the beginning here. 34 is not less than 26. 34 is greater than 26. There's nothing else yet after this. So let me go drop down here, and then I'm down in the data section. There's my real 34 piece of data, which will have other things with it and stuff like that. That's how we do this. Now, that makes searching for data pretty fast. It's actually faster than our binary search tree, because remember, it only gives us two options. Here, we're also using our links that we're used to. We're also using a vector that's going to have a link, a couple of node values in between, and it's going to be interesting on how we break all of that up. But that's the overall structure of our B trees. Now you'll also see online here and there, you might see it called an M array or M array tree, or M-way tree, something of that nature. So when you're studying online, there are other options that are out there that are same basic idea, just named a little bit different. You'll also notice that in the B tree, there's a balance to this. Notice that all of the nodes happen to be all on the same level. We're going to talk about that here in a little bit. Number two, all of the leaves, these are all called leaves, are also at the same level. That's again because we're trying to figure out and make sure that it's going to be equal search distance for whatever piece of data that we have in there. Now you're going to see a couple other things being highlighted with H and M and stuff like that. I'll go over that here in a minute. But that's our basics understanding when it comes to our B trees.